Guys, quick update. This market can do some crazy stuff here. You can either absolutely collapse or we can start popping all-time highs. Yesterday the NAMA was here, popped today, we had an up day. It can go higher, as you see. This is very interesting here, how this is turning around. Okay, just wanted to note that for you guys. Another thing is they could have sent Dow Jones to all-time high today. Easy. They could have done it. They chose not to. Okay, they could have done it. But here you see it. Feel the half moon on it with ease. All right, keep this in mind. If this chills here tomorrow, please remind me to look at the Dow Jones tomorrow. If this resistance turns into support here, I think NFP really sensed this. So we've seen it go now for a few mornings. Okay, that would be Meta. Here, Thursday popped, sold off. Friday obviously popped, sold off. Monday came back. Okay. Tuesday popped, sold off. Today popped, sold off. It's a shame we haven't played all of them. However, I have never seen anything like this. Like this is the shit right here. Okay, if there's ever a chart on TradingView that you should study, it is this here. The fact that we pulled those 2 days above the Bollinger and we're holding here while the Bollinger is going up. So what has essentially happened here? Well, let's take a look again. Resistance here, 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 turned into support today. So I'll try it in the morning. If that fails, I'll definitely grab some when my trash guy comes by, because it is Thursday tomorrow. Okay, Nvidia. I have talked about this 124 level for eons. Sold my 120s and my 129, sold half my 130s. I'm in the 114s. Why? Because I'm parked right here. Okay. If we hold above 124 all day tomorrow, I'm gonna start buying time. This is gonna be a pretty huge play. There's one risk though, and that is some bullshit China tariffs. Okay, now Canada and Mexico, that's just feeling the waters. European Union don't even care. Okay, I don't care what they say, they're gonna fucking fold faster than Mexico and Canada combined. China, I don't know what Trump's gonna do with China. I don't think he can do too much with China. It's gonna be very interesting to hear that Amazon call tomorrow. Okay, I personally, if I was Trump, I wouldn't mess with China. What they have said is fentanyl is an America problem, not a China problem. So, they know he's gonna be gone in 4 years, and there's no one that's gonna replace him that's gonna wheel and deal with China. They know that. He knows that as well. So, very interesting to see. But I do think after all the doom and gloom, and ooh, what is that? Oh. Previous all-time high trend line, a bow. Let's extend this bad boy a little bit here for everyone to see. Oh yeah, looks good. I think if we can close above this daily 9, it's gonna go back test this trend line. So there's plenty of play. How do you play it? You buy time. Okay? Anyways, I don't even know why I have this up. It's not like I'm buying OKLO at 50. Again, I had $10 calls in December. Absolutely epic. Beyond epic. Okay? ARM. their valuation is way beyond what they make. Nothing special on the call. Didn't play it. Didn't play Qualcomm either. I might flush either one tomorrow. Didn't play that. Keep that on watch. Boeing, nah. Costco, what a run this thing has had. Their sales numbers should come out tomorrow, but look at that. Boom. All-time high. Freaking above the Bollinger. There's definitely a short here. I mean, the last 2 times he put in all-time highs, it's sold off. So this is gonna sell off at some point. Might be worth checking out if somebody wants to keep an eye on it. CRM sold after hours. Netflix also up there today. Oracle, okay. There's a rumor. There's a rumor that China is stalling on the buying or selling of TikTok because of all the shit, right? But one of these companies is gonna scoop it up. When that happens, you're gonna get like a pew. So worth being in some of these. I would, because these didn't move on ARM, I will probably sell my out of the monies tomorrow and go in the money. I might even buy next week. Okay. Google didn't do anything after earnings. At some point this is gonna start moving again. MSTR missed. I don't think I'll be playing too much of this anymore if it doesn't move. Thankfully I was close to the money, and it didn't dump at all. So yeah, pretty crazy. Fiddled around with that. All right, this one. Obviously, this is selling because everybody hates Elon now, right? Is this a level? It seems to have been a level. If this is a hammer candle, it's backtested it now. This could go end of week. It kind of needs to. If it doesn't, it's gonna come down to here. A lot of people are gonna try to buy it here. It's gonna come down to here. Okay. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. You know that if this gets going, it'll be at 400 pretty fast. So the Bollinger Band is also up there, which is interesting. Sometimes I can look at these daily Bollinger Bands. Once they start curling, like why would these change direction if we're just selling, right? Same thing here with Nvidia. Look at this. It's still up there. We pierced the Bollinger Band just like on the 5-minute and bounced. So speaking of, all right, there's a few levels here. Mark that level, mark that level, definitely mark this level. It said my system says we're gonna come back and test this. However, no one knows what's going on here. But if you look here, Monday started with a sell, grind up, yes, grind up. Tuesday, more volatility, coming down, goes up, comes down, goes up. Wednesday in here, so Wednesday, right? Today we had, last Wednesday was very volatile. Today we had a slow grind up. Now, there's a lot of people saying there's no fucking way we go over here. One could agree with that. Okay, what has changed since here? There's one thing that is completely different, and that would be this guy. Because a week ago, this guy, let's just see, a week ago on DeepSeek, right? He was higher. Today he was magically pulled down, and Trump, who said, I'm gonna demand rates down, says he agrees with the Fed. And Bessent says Trump doesn't want the Fed to cut rates. So does that mean that us peasants will have to pay higher, but the big boys are gonna use this? Sure looks like it. Coming into a huge spot. Okay, these, if you're new to the train, these green ones are party lines. Mark them on your chart. This is the mother of all trend lines. Okay, just putting it out there. Same as the VIX, right? You go on the VIX here and you see, okay, well, deep shit popped us higher on the VIX than here, and then we faded all week. We still have some fading to do to that same spot. So you would think if we even go higher on the VIX, but we fade down to here, then we pop again, shouldn't we fade down to here? Okay, well that's about $1 on the VIX, right? So that means we can still go higher. So, if you're still with me, the conclusion, there's many vehicles that can bring this market up. Cough, 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 Jensen being one of them. Microsoft gonna do the same thing. I swung out of the monies, I sold my in the monies, just to see if this would have moved with ARM. It didn't. So what I'm gonna do on this, same as Oracle, first thing I'm doing tomorrow is selling all the out of the monies on these guys. They should be around the same prices, and I'm switching to in the money, and I'm gonna buy time on these, okay? Because Trump has said Oracle or Microsoft. It could be Meta. Looking at Meta's chart, it's probably Meta. Only downside to that play is a player we have no clue about, right? Apple through the levels we talked about today. So a lot of plays. Got to kind of see what the market does tomorrow. Now, let's pretend the market gets all frisky and goes up tomorrow. I'm just gonna point out the obvious here, that you got a dying Stowe while the market goes up. So the difference between last week, we were up here, we're coming down. What happens if this decides to turn around? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So like, hopefully Todd's back tomorrow morning and we can discuss this. But right now, this looks like the same pattern, right? Pump, dump, pump, dump. It's right there, right? Ding, ding, ding. Do we dump again and go from the 89 to ding? I mean, that would be pretty crazy to do the fourth week, right? But you guys see what I mean here. I mean, we're repeating the same shit. I can't think of a time where I've seen it being done 3 times though. 1 week, 2 week, 3 week. So you already know everybody's gonna short on Friday, right? Won't hurt to have some puts if they do it. But if I'm the market maker, I go crazy. So just I mean, this is like, you make money and survive this market, you're like a really fucking good trader. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm excited for tomorrow. I still feel like shit. I see them buying Dark Pool on SPY. We don't have any earnings that I'm too worried about right now. I'm not going to touch Amazon. I'd be surprised if Amazon does not make money. It's more about their CapEx. If they have high CapEx, they'll have shitty earnings, reaction, and Nvidia will go up. But look at that. Woo. I didn't even know what that was. What happened right there? Shakeout maybe? Very spicy setups all across the board. So again, today with QQQ, obviously played it here, and then from here to here, I could have held. So that's what I'm trying to do tomorrow. Tomorrow we have, hold on, where the fuck is it? I'm just looking for the pattern. Tomorrow, early high. If it's bad, if it's weak, you're gonna drop like a rock. If it's strong, it's a rally day. Okay, now where could it possibly go? We'll see what the gamma range says. Hopefully it plays ball early on. But yeah, somewhere up here. I mean, I would be surprised to start seeing 509 on it tomorrow. With that said, let me just, I know this is dragging out, but I just wanted to get all the info in here. Tomorrow is the 6th. Okay, yeah, it's giving that 509. So if we hold overnight and let's say we open here, 509 is probably gonna be our target tomorrow. Let's just check what Friday has just to have some fun what it looks like right now. Friday has 600. Maybe NFP is the dump. That is a weird gig setup. Maybe because they're front run 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, could be. So with that said, let's try to make some money tomorrow. Okay, let's try to catch some moves. God bless.
Liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis. Mission until resupply and research on the International Space Station. Mission now controlling Atlantis begins its penultimate journey ashore on the International Space Station. Atlantis now in cargo line is 8.5 million and has load counts of hardware and duties taking aim on the international outpost. Atlantis almost 2 miles in altitude, almost 6 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center already, traveling 500 miles an hour.